Hello everybody, my name is Troy, and welcome back to another video. Now today I have instructions for PHLYEIR. So if you don't know, PHLYEIR is a compact flying thing. I did update the back end just a little bit. I don't know why I can't get this to be normal in any way, shape, or form, but yeah. I mean, if you wanted to, this can flip out, and he's got a gun, but, he's got guns on top of his head. Yeah, very confusing guy here, but anyway, I got instructions for him, so stay tuned if you want to learn how to build this guy. Now, as always, I take the arms and usually part of the torso, and I build that up. I take the legs on the bottom half of the torso, build that up, and then I take the middle part, which in this case is the head, and I'll show you how to build that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And we build him into vehicle mode. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this, and we will get started on his arms. So I got the parts for one of the arms here, and as always, if you know how I do instructions, I show you how to build one of the arms because I use the other one as a reference. So without further ado, let's get started. So you want to take one of these hinge pieces, fold it up just like this, and then you can take a clip right here and a clip right here, and that starts off the torso. The sides of it, you want to take a 1x2 tile and a jumper plate, just put that on there like that. Take another one of these hinges, put it on the center stud just like that. Take one of these pieces, put it on there. Take another one of these hinges, put it on backwards, which doesn't make exactly much sense, but it helps in vehicle mode. And there we go. How to put this into vehicle mode, I don't know right off the top of my head. But yeah, so the next part is the lower half of the torso. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see, I have the pieces for one of the legs and the hip piece. And as always, I have the other leg right here, so use that as a reference point because I'm dumb and I don't know how to do this. Take one of these hinges, put a clip on it, put one of these on, put another one of these on just right here, take one of these, put it on there, take a 1x1 plate, put that on there, and then take a tile and then just put it on there just like that. It can be rounded, but his legs are pretty boxy, so yeah. Anyway, you want to take one of these pieces, put a 1x2 on the back of it, take a clip, put on the the middle bar there, and then put a stud on there. And obviously you can take all of this and just slap it together just like that. Now for vehicle mode, I happen to know this, so you flip them around just like this. Take this piece, flip it up. In this case, you want it to be angled just a little bit so it assembles easier. And there we go. You got the legs. Now we have 3 different pieces for the third part of this, so I will show you how to build those now. So we will start with the top part, which is part of the head. Take another one of these pieces, take a clip, put it on there just like that. Your visor piece of your choosing. and take 2 1x1s, round or squared, your choice. Take a jumper plate, put it on there, and slide that up for configuration of robot mode, but we're not putting him into robot mode, we're putting him into vehicle mode. So just put the head down just like that and slide this back. Now the next part is the part right behind the head, so we will get started with that. So I'm even more of an idiot. Those two translucent bits, there's 2 1x2s in there, but yeah, I trimmed my nails recently, so yeah, I can't take those apart if I wanted to. Take another one of these hinges, just stack the 1x2s on there, and then put a tile on there. I choose the gauges just because. Take one of these clips, put it on there just like that. Take one of these pieces, put it on there, and then take the 2 antennas / guns and put them on there just like that. Now, in vehicle mode, it's oriented the same way, literally. It's literally just flipped down just like that. So this configuration right here is the same thing that's in vehicle mode. So finally we will build the cockpit. So as you see, I have the cockpit disassembled, and we will build it right now. So simply take this and just snap it on there just like that. Take a jumper plate, put it on there. Take a jumper plate, put it on there, and take another one of these bar pieces, and then take 2 of these robot arms or clips, you're choosing. Anyway, orientation for this in vehicle mode is something related to with that. It might be a little bit more square, but we will see how all of this fits together right now. So you want to take this cooling bit, the cockpit, the head, the sides of the vehicle mode, and the middle part. Now, starting to assemble this is going to be a little difficult. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to slide this part on the head forward, and you want to attach it to the legs, just like that. And then you can press this bit all the way against there and slide this tile right down just like that. Now, here's a difficult part. Trying to figure out how to orient all of this into its proper position. Which obviously is a pain. Actually, we won't do that just yet. I'd say, yeah, so you want to straighten this out, and then take the jumper plate, put on the center stud of this 1x2, center it up, and then bring all of it up just like that. And there's that done. You can, so how this works is you just want to, that's how this would align, which makes assembling this pretty weird and pretty wonky as well. So bear with me as I try to figure this out. It's going to be a minute, but I will show you how. Alright, so I figured it out, and the way I figured it out is simply going back in the video and looking up a couple of images of it. Now, I screwed up from the beginning, and I will show you how to put this all together. So one of my first mistakes was the legs were down like this. The correct orientation is to have them up like this. Just like that. Now, for the arms and the side of the torso, this is how you want them to be oriented. I know, very confusing. I saw that myself, but this is how you want it to be configured. And you can see jumper plates right here. The two clips are right here. This is for the head, and this is for this piece. So, without further ado, let's get this attached. So this will go on the either the right side or the left side. I don't know exactly. I think that's the left side. But you want to make sure that's flush with the leg right here. Make sure everything is straight. Now, taking the cooling bit, originally oriented like this, you want to bend it down just like that. And then it can just slide in just like that. And you can just bring it back for now. Now you want to orient this piece in the same position, just opposite. So the way okay, yes, that's correct. So let's take this from the beginning. So this is how the arm is oriented from the start. You want to bring this down, flip that down just like that, flip it up, just flip at this hinge right here. Then you want to bend the hand right there. And for the clips, okay, so this needs to go left if you're looking at it like this, and this needs to go right or up. And then we can successfully make Flyer into a robot again. And of course this is quite difficult just because you're dealing with clips here. But let's slide them on just like that. Now we can take the guns and fold them in just like this. And there we go. You got Flyer in his robot mode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You see the change I did. Very slight, but I think it looks a lot better. Not necessarily in robot mode, but in vehicle mode. I mean, it's definitely better than just this, which doesn't look right to me. As always, if you build this guy, you can definitely leave this bit off. But yeah, that's pretty much it for building Flyer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and close out this video. So if you haven't, subscribe, like, leave a comment, try to respond fairly quickly after someone has commented, but nobody comments. So that's pretty much it for this video, and as always, I will see you in the next video.